Hey guys, so I've reached 60,000 subscribers here on YouTube. That is just crazy. Like, I saw it yesterday and I was like, it's insane. 60,000. It's so many people, I just don't know what to say. Then I decided that maybe I should be doing a new Q&A video, a question and answer video, because there is some of you that are new to my channel that don't know a lot about me, and some of you do but still have some questions, so I thought that would be a nice way to give you a 60,000 subs video, kinda to celebrate. 3 hours ago I gave you the chance to ask me questions on Instagram and on my Facebook page. If you don't follow me on Instagram or my Facebook, I'm going to put the links below, like under this video. I always do that to all of the social media that I'm on. But you asked me questions and I got a lot. I mean, just on Instagram I have 127 comments on the post right now, so I just need to get started. But thank you guys so much for like supporting me and watching my videos. It means a lot. So let's get into it. If you could have any superpower in the world, what would you choose? I would like to fly. I think I would like to fly. That's what I would choose. It would be so awesome to just fly up and look at everything from like up there, like being a bird, or like, I don't know, it would just be so cool to be able to fly up and look at the world from up there. So I guess flying, it would be flying. Also, it would be so much cooler to fly to school instead of taking my bike. Do you believe in God? No, I'm an atheist, and I've been that for quite some years now. It is not because I can't see that religion have done some good things to like this world or societies built on the things religion taught us, like that you shouldn't kill, you shouldn't lie, and do all of those things that our society is built upon. I think that was so important, but right now in the modern society and world that we live in, I can't see the point of religion, and I think there are so many bad things that comes with religion, like wars and people that don't agree and fight about it. So I'm an atheist and I'm okay with it. I know that I had a comment on an older video with a woman that thought she was sad because she thought maybe I was alone or something. I'm not. I have a great life, but I'm an atheist. I'm okay. And the same person asked me, what is your opinion about gay marriage? I'm from Denmark, so to me it's like a very simple question to answer. I think all people should have the rights to get married. Like, I don't find gay people to be different from the rest of us. So being a girl from Denmark, it's like obviously something very simple to answer. I can't see why they shouldn't be allowed. So yeah, I think you mentioned in some videos that your parents are a little conservative. How did they react when you got your dreadlocks? Like, my dad didn't really say anything, but it was obvious that he didn't really understand why I would get something like dreadlocks. My mom was just laughing and just teasing me a bit because she also thought it was kind of strange, but at least there were no like hard feelings or like mean like things that were said or anything. My family in general didn't understand why I would get something like dreadlocks, but it was not that bad. It was just I didn't have their support, but in the other hand they were nothing like, they weren't mean about it or anything. They were just teasing me a bit and laughing at me. So my mom is still waiting for the day that she are allowed to brush them out with me. I think that's something she looked forward to. At least she mentioned it quite often. What is your favorite thing about your new room? My favorite thing is my bed area and the tapestry that are hanging above. I love it. I think it worked out so well. Do you plan to pursue YouTube as a career or just for fun? Not at all a career or anything. I accidentally happened to get in here and like it was not a plan at all, and suddenly I find myself to make videos in here like and actually earn a bit of money on it. It's really weird because back when I started making these videos, it was just because like a lot of people on Instagram wanted to hear my voice and they wanted a lot of advice with dreadlocks, and in the end I thought it would be a lot easier to make videos and answer a lot of people at the same time instead of answering people one by one on Instagram, because it took a lot of time, and also the other way they could also hear my voice, and it made sense. But it was never ever a plan that I would have 60,000 subscribers one day and I would actually be making a bit of money on it, like never. So not at all a career, it's just for fun. What did you look like before dreadlocks? I've shared some pictures of me before dreadlocks before, but I can find some pictures you haven't seen yet and I'll put them in right here so that you can see them, yeah, right now. What are your ambitions and goals in life? I think that is one of the toughest questions you can give a 20-year-old, because I don't even know what I want to do with my career or what I want to do with my life. I don't know where I'll find myself in half a year, because my education, I'm studying multimedia design right now, it will end in half a year and I don't even know what I will be doing then. So I have absolutely no idea. I just think I need to take one day at a time and see where life takes me. Do you have any tattoos? No, I don't. I've talked about this quite some times. I still have a tattoo in my head that I want to get, but I just haven't done it yet. I don't know. I'm kind of afraid, I think, of infections or changing my mind in 10 years, but maybe someday I'm gonna get it, maybe I won't. I don't know. It's hard. How did you end up living the lifestyle that you do, and how were you inspired? I was definitely inspired by the people around me. I think I was looking around, like looking at different people that had different perspectives on life and that were behaving and acting in certain ways, and then I think I looked at them and I was thinking what groups I wanted to be a part of, like where I felt they were more like me and also where I felt like I would belong. And yeah, I have been thinking about making a video out of this subject, like how I've changed in my life and how I found out at least who I am now. I don't know if I will grow even more and who I'll be in 10 years, but how I got to where I am now. I have been thinking about making a video, so if you want me to talk more about it in another video, then comment below. Would you ever come to Ireland? I'd love to meet you. I would love to come to Ireland. I've heard there's a lot of gingers over there, so I guess I would feel at home. Favorite season of the year is definitely spring or summer. I think summer is my favorite, but spring is also great. I live from the sun, kind of, like my mood and my emotions and like everything. I just need the sun to be there. I don't really function very well in the winter period. It is like too dark out there and I have a really hard time getting up in the morning and finding energy and just, yeah, I think winter is very hard. I'm definitely a summer person. And someone is asking me if I'm the kind of person that laughs at just one single word. And I don't know, like, what do you mean by that? And also if I have a favorite funny word, I don't know what that would be. Like, I don't know if you've seen that you can send like GIF. I don't know if they're just called GIFs in English as well, but there is one of them, you can send them on Facebook, and there is one of them that I just can't stop laughing about. Like, it is just so hilarious. I just need to see if I can find it. And it is this one. And I don't know what's wrong with me. I think it has something to do with my sister, because she's always making fun, making weird faces and stuff. I guess it's just the way that my humor is right now. I think it's so much fun, like her attitude and everything, just, it's so bitchy, and I love it. I love it, I love it. I think I've sent it to my sister like 3 times now, and every time I see it, it's so funny. I don't know if you even find it to be funny, and maybe you just find me to be stupid right now, but it's fun. What is your opinion on people saying you having dreads is culture appropriation. I know just people arguing about it in your videos, just curious what you think and how you deal with it. I actually made a video about the entire topic. I'm gonna put a link below because it was something that almost made me stop making YouTube videos. It was so hard. Like, I had a video that was just exploding, the video where I'm brushing out some dreadlocks. It exploded. I think 3.5 million people have watched it by now. I got so much hate from it, so I needed to make a video about like all the things that they were saying and about cultural appropriation, about where dreadlocks came from, and about thinking that you own a hairstyle like dreadlocks that comes naturally in most hair texture, like most hair. So I have made a video about it, and I have to say it did almost knock me out. Like, I was almost out of here. But that is also a very important point. Like, I really need to thank you guys, because if it wasn't for all of your kind words and your support, I wouldn't be here. So, but I'll put a link below if you want to check it out. And someone is asking how I got my dreadlocks and how I make dreadlocks, if I've done any of them. I have 2 videos about my dreadlock journey and one about how you can make dreadlocks if you want to, and I'll put both of them below in the description so that you can check them out. A lot of people have questions regarding my dreadlock journey and how to make dreadlocks, so I have made those 2 videos. I'll put them below. I have 2 people that have questions regarding me being a vegetarian or a vegan. I just want to say I'm not any of those 2 things. So I don't know where you got that from, because I'm not a vegan, I'm not a vegetarian, so I'm sorry if you have got that impression, because I'm not. Imagine you could choose 3 people to have dinner with, 1 historical figure, 1 famous person, and 1 fictional character. I thought that was so, that is just such a hard question. The only one I can think of when we talk about a fictional character is Olaf in Frozen. At least that is his name in Danish. He's called Olaf. But that is the fictional character. He's just so cute. It would just be so much fun to have dinner with him. But an historical person and a famous person, I think that is so difficult. Like, the famous person I was thinking about is like Heath Ledger. I would like to know what happened to him. I know he's dead, but that is exactly why I would like to meet him. I would like to know what happened. And when it comes to the historical person, I think it would be most interesting to meet someone that have done something you just don't understand. So maybe it would be someone horrible from the history of our world. But I can't really just mention one. If you know, if you can answer this with your own people, then please do that below. It would be so much fun to read who you would have dinner with. An historical person, a fictional person, and a famous person. Go do that. It would be so much fun. Ha mama. Okay, this question is kind of funny because I've got it from a couple of different people on my videos I've seen. Someone's asking if Daniel and me were sleeping in the same bedrooms. Like, if we have separate bedrooms or if we sleep in the same one. We both sleep in here. Hi Elise, what is your favorite thing about being a YouTuber? I think it is having the chance to connect with a lot of people that are kind of like me. In my everyday life, I don't really have a lot of people to talk with that have the same interests, that are, that have a lot of in common with me. Like, I don't know anyone with dreadlocks really. I know a guy, like just someone that I like barely know, that I just meet once in a while. I know like no girls with dreadlocks. I don't have friends with dreadlocks. I don't have friends that will ever decorate their rooms like I do. So I think the thing I like the most about YouTube is that it gives me a chance, also social media in general, it gives me the chance to reach out to some people who are like me, who have the same things as interests as I do. I think that's what I like the most. I have 2 of you that are asking me what is my pet peeves, and I actually had to look up what that was. I've never heard about it before. And I have to say that right now I can't give you some examples. I really have to think about it. So maybe in the next video, the next Q&A, you should ask me that again, because I can't give you some right now. Like, it's hard. If you could change anything about the world, what would it be? I think my answer to this question is kind of dangerous. Like, don't get mad at me if you have religious beliefs, but I think that when we look at the world we live in right now, the thing that I would change is that I would remove religion. Like, religion is the reason for so many people that are fighting, so many wars going on in this world. So if there is something I would change right now, like I could change right now, it would be removing religion. It is just causing so many evil things to happen. I know there's also good things about religion. I know that there are societies where people can get together and a lot of people get a lot of positive things from that. But looking at the world right now, I don't think it brings a lot of good things into it. And it's really, really sad out there. Have you ever felt like you failed at something or given up on something you felt disheartened about? I have been, actually, to be completely honest, I have made a video that I just never published out here about my experience with high school. If you really want to see it, comment below and I'll edit it and upload it. But I did finish high school, but actually the journey through high school and everything that happened, I feel like I totally failed. I totally failed that. It's a part of my life that I hate looking back on, I hate talking about, and it just makes me sad. I could cry about it. But I think sometimes you can actually feel like you failed things you actually got through, but the way you got through it, I feel like I failed it. So, but it's something I can make an entire video about. But one of the things I feel like I failed in my life, that is high school. Let me know if you want to see the video. Yeah, I got a ton of questions and I really hope I managed to answer most of them. If I didn't, I will be making more videos in the future, I promise you that, and then you can ask some of the questions again. Thank you guys so much for the 60,000 people who have subscribed to my YouTube. I just still can't wrap my head around it. It's freaky. It's freaky that so many people have some kind of interest in seeing whatever it is that I put out here. But thank you guys so much for always being so supportive. If you want to follow me on all of my social media platforms or whatever, I'm going to put links below and also links to everything I just talked about. Thank you guys so much for watching and thank you for everything. I'll see you guys soon, hopefully. Yeah. Bye guys.